All right. There we go. Now we're live on both ends. That's my bad, boys. My bad. Again, it should re-ping that I'm live. Not, I'll drop a quick share. There we go. Am I gonna need to reopen the chat? I am. Pop out. Close that one. Close that one. Put this one here. Live chat. Boom. There we are. Like I said, boys, a little bit of a misclick there on my part. I did not go live on both ends of things. I only went live on the main feed, not the vertical feed, so that's on me. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem there's a way to change that mid-stream, so I kind of just got to do a quick restart. Glad I caught it early and not later. Would have been real awkward. So yeah, I think I might just build my starter base right here. It's on the ocean. You know, it's a good little like spot where I can put some walls around and we'll be chilling, right? Nice spawn. Oh god, don't die to a grayling. Don't do it. Okay, we're chilling. Dear lord. So yeah, I got the combat difficulty cranked, so every enemy is gonna hit like an absolute freight train. And if I die, I lose everything in my inventory. So right now, what I gotta do is I gotta get a little spot down to build a chest and a workbench. So I can store my shit, repair my shit, and start building. Like I said, I think this is actually a really nice little spot. If there's a raid, it's gonna be easy, well, easier to defend than not. It's got some weird elevation to it, but I can just build the house like right here, like kind of floating, you know? Oh shit, hang on. Locking in. Nice and easy. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, again, I do apologize, guys, about the bit of a hiccup there. That's on me, you know? Alright, so let's get this. I already got tons of wood and stone, so that's good. Start building. Now, this game has one of the absolute best building systems in any game I've ever played. Any game I've ever played. And I will say that with my chest, I truly believe that this is like the best crafting system ever in a survival game, at least in my opinion. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just kind of getting this covered up so I can actually use it. There we are. Repair. Get a flint spear going. Flint spear is the classic, in my opinion, starter weapon. All right. Doesn't get much better than this thing, all right? I think spear's got a buff, actually, which is great. Is rough for me. I mean, yeah, I guess like it depends on how big of a like a project you're doing, right? I should probably build a hoe and maybe see if I can flatten this out, because it is a little bit hilly here, so it might not be super easy to flatten things out. How do I make a hoe? Need more wood and stone. I'm actually, yeah, okay, yeah, let's get a chest going, shall we? So, God, if I die, I'm gonna lose a lot, like I said. So every adventure, every combat is gonna be something unique, right? We're gonna have to play it safe, try not to die, right? Like I said, right now I really just want to get a chest down, I think. Normally, I'd say let's just go kill Eikthyr right now. Eikthyr kind of a pushover. It's very much a tutorial boss. But, I don't know. Given the fact that a grayling almost one-shot me and a boar almost one-shot me, I'm being a little more passive about things, right? What does he want from me? What do you want? What do you want from me? What's his name? Hugin. Pretty sure I can upgrade the flint steel, and I need leather for that, actually. Okay. Alright, let's get a little bit of a chest going here, so I can start building up my wood and without fear of death, right? And so what I'm gonna do is, first things first, we are gonna need a nice starting base, all right? Somewhere to call home, set up shop. Just watch. You'll see why spears are so good. You'll see. You'll see. I gotta get some food too. Some mushrooms, some cooked meat going, right? Some goods. Look at that. Nice little stagger there. Beautiful. Well, I'm just glad I have a spot here that I know I want to start at. Get a very simple house down, you know? Nothing crazy. Like I said, good spawn, good spawn. So let's kill these boars if I can, right? Get some meat, cook that up. I want to get situated before the night falls, right? Because nightfall is dangerous, all right? It's very dangerous. Okay, it's not a 1-star boar, thank God. Oh my God, no way. Whew. All right, a little bit close there, but that's all right. That's all right. We got it. We got it done. I told you, man. Spear, that throw attack is beautiful. Void, good to see you. How are you? Nice to see you. Appreciate you stopping by. All right, let's get a little shack going over here. As well, I gotta get a hoe, flatten the land out a bit. Oh, there's necks that spawn here. That's not good. Wait a minute. Actually, no. The tail's good. The neck tails are good. That's early food, right? Oh no. Big miss. Okay, those guys are still weak as fuck. Thank God. All right. So I wonder if I can snipe the deer. Hang on. Nice. There it is. We're gonna need a couple of deer trophies, obviously, for the boss, which... Just got one right there. Boom. Great start so far until I die painfully and my day's ruined, right? Store all this, and now I need my wood and stone. One thing that's going to be a pain to find is going to legitimately be the stone, right? Until we get an axe, or a pickaxe, excuse me, right? So out of curiosity, aside from D, who has played, who has dabbled in Valheim? Who has jumped into this game before and played it? I know if you're an OG on the channel, you've seen me play this game half a dozen times at this point. Damn it. Me. That's right, mods. I think we played together before, haven't we? We did do a server at one point with some of the homies, but wasn't like the best experience because... Oh, that's a 1-star. Do you watch this throw? Don't watch that throw. Oh, shit. Oh, shit! Oh! Oh! Ow! All right. Death number 1, boys. Death number 1. This is gonna be harder than I thought, huh? Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Oh, we lost everything too, huh? Son of a bitch. Okay. That didn't hit? Oh, Lord. All right, we're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling. Well, I lost all of my wood and my stone and my tools. That's a little brutal, but that's all right, that's all right, that's all right, that's all right. Don't worry about it. Son of a bitch, bro. This is gonna be tough. We gotta try not picking fights here, low key. We gotta, you know, play it safe. Where's the death count? Do we want a death counter? Oh God, it's getting to be nighttime. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I don't like this. Okay, maybe this wasn't gonna be the easy breezy start that I thought it was gonna be, huh? Oh, I lost my food too, actually, didn't I? Not that I had much of it, right? Let's get these trees down. Use the wood to hopefully set up a small makeshift shelter. Just so I can make it daytime, because nighttime in this game is really rough. You get a permanent like stamina debuff, and it's not fun. Although I'm gonna need stone to put a fire down. That's the problem, right? I don't have any stone on hand. There's no stone spawning on this little spot. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. I gotta check it out, check it out, check it out. We'll do... I don't have my hammer anymore either. Oh my God. Wow, okay, that's so brutal and I kinda love it. So we lost like everything there when we died, right? When it says like if it's not equipped, you lose it, it really means that I lost every tool that I had. So that is something to take note of for the future. When we're out exploring, don't bring anything that's non-essential, right? That's name of the game right there. Keep it essentials only as we're exploring. Because goddamn, that is absolutely brutal. The deer doesn't even die in one hit. All right, well, we got all the trophies to summon the boss. That's a plus. Oh, I lost my torch too. Yeah, you feel cold. Now we get that stamina debuff, which is brutal. Yeah, well, okay, if it's equipped, I'm big chilling, but tools? Gonna have to definitely make backup tools. Though, to be fair, for the most part, you can kind of get away with just using, like, simple bronze tools all the way up until a certain point. So I'm not, like, deathly concerned, but I really, really, really need to get down. Spot to sleep. What's the hotkey to change where it snaps to? I forget. Q, there we go. Okay, and then we do... It's been a while. Do I have enough for the bed? No, I'm short. 2 wood. Let's just hope nothing sneaks up on me, right? I keep hitting tab to build because I've been playing so much Minecraft. Not even that's tab to build, right? It's just, I don't know why. Something in my brain is saying press tab to build. How much wood do I have? 5. Oh, okay, I need a little more. Again, I'm just hoping and praying. No, like, gray dwarves spawn. You know? Big chilling out here. Nothing bad, right? Alright, let's get the bed down now inside here. Let's see, bed needs a fire. And of course, we got a friend swimming over to come say hello to us. Let's go find some rocks and get a little bit more wood, and we can put a fire down. We'll be big chilling, right? Usually there's mushrooms and shit laying around as well, but not right now. Gotta love the spear, though. Gotta love the spear. Alright, for now, keep track of the deaths, and what I'll do is I'll put up a death counter probably either later today, when I kind of like take a little bit of a break and eat some food, or I will do it for the next stream. We just gotta remember how many times I died, right? That's about it. Don't want to explore too far inland because I might get lost, right? Might lose track of where I'm at. We're currently chilling at 1 death to a boar early, which is admittedly a little bit embarrassing. All right, I can admit that, but you know what? We all start somewhere, you know? We all start somewhere. We got mushrooms. Perfect. A little bit extra health, maybe survive an extra hit or 2. Where are the stones at? Now, I am playing with the vegetation on low. So if you've... No, don't look at me. There we go. If you've never played... Valheim, dude, the vegetation can actually hide some of the stuff on the ground. So what I do is I set it to low so I can see what's on the ground, right? Anyone that's played knows the grass can get really, really encumbersome. It also helps with performance quite a bit too. But namely, I do it because of the ability to be able to see on the ground. Like, I wouldn't be able to see this rock, for example, without it. What do I need for a campfire? 5 stone. The fact that the struggle bus right now is me finding rocks is hilarious, actually. Drake, embarrassing. Shut up, dude. Just zoomer. Unbelievable. I probably should have killed those deer. Rocks, rocks, rocks. It's so dark. Can I make a torch? Yeah. Not seeing any rocks. This is bad. Again, never would have thought rocks would be my issue here early on. Here we go. Like I said, I don't want to go too far inland because high chance that I end up getting lost, right? That is a very possible thing with no map. It is hard to maintain your bearing sometimes. Here we go. Rocks always spawn on these slopes. Perfect. Something just died. Oh, that's a skeleton. Okay, not good. Yeah, let's run. Let's book it. We don't wanna fuck with a skeleton, all right? Skeletons are black forest mobs, which are like the second like zone you go into. Yeah, no, hell no. Guys, how do we always end up comparing everything to Skyrim around here? It always comes back to Skyrim. It is very interesting to see. All right. Now I could finally put down a fireplace and sleep until the morning. All right, boys. Day 2. So we gotta build... I want to store some of this shit so I don't lose it, obviously. The hides and whatnot. Like, this is all stuff. I gotta cook this meat. If I cook this meat, I'll be big chillin', actually. Let's get some wood, put down a spit roast, cook up some shit. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna die to the tree. So you can die very easily to trees falling on you in this game. So I'm sure we'll have a couple of tree-related deaths early on as I kind of get things going here, right? The other thing we lose on death is a huge portion of our skill points, all right? That is something that, so normal hardcore, whenever you die, you lose your entire inventory and all of your skill points in every single skill, which to me is a little bit too aggressive for it to be fun for stream. I'd be way too stressed out to do anything. At least this way, if I die, I just gotta recraft a couple of tools. It's fine, right? Maybe gather some extra food. It is not like a career-ending death, if that makes sense. We'll cook some of this food and then we'll explore around a little bit and see what we can find, right? Big things we're gonna need to find early: beehives. Honey is super important later on. So getting our hands on a couple of beehives will be a fantastic thing. Gathering stone, apparently. Setting up a little, building a hoe, flattening this, building a starter home and some walls to help out. That'll be important. Bro's putting the moves on, chill. Okay, nice. Got 40 wood on me. I'll just store it for the time being. Oh no, I need it to make the cooking station. Put a couple of these down right here. Cook up all this food real quick. Oh, that'd be so huge, actually. Unironically, that would be insanely good for me right now. Now, my goal is to honestly be able to kill Eikthyr today. It shouldn't be too bad. Eikthyr is not, like, notoriously difficult. I think if I just get some basic leather pants and a helmet and a cape, we'll be chilling. That'll be enough defense to be able to survive. Eikthyr is the definition of a tutorial boss, 110%. It looks like, yeah, we're just going with all health food for the time being. I mean, if I get a raspberry, I'll eat it, but I have yet to find one, so. Store the wood to be safe, too. I don't want to lose this. Because we're going to need a lot of wood to craft the base. All right. Basically what I want to do is I want to have walls put down and surrounding me to keep out any pesky little intruders like boars walking up, like greylings walking up. And I think now that I put the campfire down, these guys that were spawning over here probably shouldn't spawn anymore. It should be pretty chill. And then I'm going to flatten this out, and this is probably where the main house will go, is right here. Once I flatten this out a little bit. I could actually put it over here, and it probably would be a relatively safe spot because enemies can't really get over there, so I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. Let's eat. Normally I'd go for stamina food, but like, I mean, all I really have is the cooked meat right now, so. I love the food system in Valheim. I think it's one of the things that kind of makes it stand out. Right. Now, seeing how much damage these boars do, oh, little parry, I do gotta be kind of careful. Because Lord knows if I run into like a 2-star boar, that shit go hurted, okay? It's gonna be brutal, so. Let's walk down this coastline, gathering some materials as we go. Ooh, don't see me. I missed. I gotta dial in these spear throws. It's been a hot minute. I should have repaired my shit. It's alright. We're not going too far. We'll just see what's going on. Because maybe I also find like a better spot to build. Maybe it's more flat, right? Couple of mechs. These guys, no problem. Easy food. Easy food. That's what they are. It's like this spot also looks pretty good for a base. It's a little more... what's the word? I guess flat would be the word. Well, not really, actually. It's about the same. So chat, how was everyone's weekend? Everyone have a good weekend? I had a good chill weekend, honestly. It was pretty nice. Sorry about yesterday, dude. The server blew up, and it was confirmed that basically what happened was my buddy, he cast Black Hole on a bunch of different entities that just shut everything down. The game did not know what to do when that stuff spawned in. It was insane. So you got sick, dude. I feel that. I'm still feeling the effects of my sore throat. It's been pretty annoying is the word I'd use. You know, just unfortunate even, maybe. It's like there's a little lump in the back of my throat right now. It's not as painful as it was. It's just very, aggravating, I think is the word I'd use. Alright, okay. I kind of wish it wasn't misty out so I could see a little bit better where we're going. Maybe see a couple of deer, you know what I mean? Beautiful. Why Carm? Was your weekend very is that what you're saying? I'm gonna need a lot of flint, so I gotta make sure I get this. Watch this. Kobe! I missed. Mushrooms, I'll take them. I'll take them. No black forest yet. Now, I am a little concerned that there was a skeleton so close to the house. Makes me think there's black forest right there, which could be a bit of a problem. We'll see, though. Now, this base, I'm not trying to make it like a permanent base. It's more so just a place for me to get started. And have a kind of a waypoint near the boss totems. Because we'll be coming back here a couple of times to drop those off, you know? Big thing that's going to be built throughout this playthrough between bases, if I can, is roads. So I don't get lost. I'm going to take the time to properly set up... Oh, look, Eikthyr. Okay, good find, good find. We found where Eikthyr spawns. This is the boss area. So we come over here, we sacrifice some deer totems to the boss area, and we will fight the first boss. Now, we're not quite ready yet. I do want to make a little bit more armor and a shield probably. And then we'll be cooking. He's pretty easy, low-key. At least on normal mode, he's easy. I can't imagine him being too much harder on a harder difficulty, but we'll see. Given how much damage the boar did, you know, I might be sleeping on it a bit. Watch this. Long toss. Right at the foot, bro. I'm out of stamina. Oh! Oh! The boar from downtown! What the fuck? Jesus. Good lord. I'm excited, honestly, for how tough this is feeling. I gotta pay attention and lock in a little bit. Though getting some food in my system obviously made me a lot tankier, so if I mess up, it's not gonna be as catastrophic as it was the first time. Right. But yeah, I saw D's post about this game and I was like, And then out of nowhere, I started hitting you with a bunch of Valheim content on my YouTube again. And I was like, yeah, boys, we gotta play some Valheim today. We gotta lock in. It is just, it's that time, you know? Let's head back. Probably have enough stone to make a hoe and have a little bit left over. Some more meat to cook. Get this house down. Doesn't need to be huge. It's gotta be able to fit a cooking station. All the crafting stuff, obviously. The main base is probably going to be in a black forest on the coastline because the black forest has a lot of the stuff you'll need early on. So I'll probably make a quote-unquote main base there. Just like and section it off from the rest of the mainland if I can, right? Here we go. So normally what I would do here is I would actually pull my map up and mark down there's raspberries that grow here, but we can't do that. So I got to remember if we walk down the coastline, I'll find a couple of raspberry bushes. That's the joy of no map Valheim. It makes you play the game a little bit different, a little more, lot more immersion. All right, that's the best way to put it. That was a headshot. The boar from downtown, Jesus Christ. Wait, what? I don't get the reference. Guys, I gotta tell you, I was talking to a friend about this today. I don't watch anime anymore, dude. I like anime, but I don't watch it. We have an ongoing joke between me and Trevor. He's like, so how's Jujutsu Kaisen going? I'm like, it's going great, because I watched like the first like 10 episodes of season 1 and then just stopped watching it. I keep saying I'll watch it eventually, and that was like 2 years ago. So goes crazy. I mean, yeah, it was pretty good. I don't know. I just don't get super invested into anime anymore. You know, it's just like kind of not for me. I don't know how else to put it, really. Fuck. I know a friend of mine just started One Piece a couple days ago from the beginning. That was interesting to hear. I'm going to say it right now, and some people aren't going to be happy about this, okay? But I'm going to say it because you need to hear it. One Piece is overrated as fuck. Great show. I like it. But people need to stop comparing it to the second coming of Jesus Christ. I'm just saying how it is. Sorry. It's good, but calm the fuck down. All right. Make a hoe and get started. All right, I'm gonna craft you mother real quick. There we go. Bada bing. Let's see. Level ground. Yep. Here we go. Now, until I get the pickaxe, it won't be perfect. I can do a little bit here. Get us started as we level. It's the most spoiled thing of today. What, JJK? He did not just say that. I snuck that one in, boys. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. That's on me, that's on me, that's on me. Alright, I think this is probably more than enough space to get like a starter home going, you know? I think what I'll do first is I'm going to put down some walls to kind of like section off where I want to build, right? The walls are a little expensive to make though, if I remember correctly. It's going to be like, let's see. Miscellaneous. Oh, it's only like 4 wood per. It's not too bad. We're going to go like 1, 2. Yeah, I'm already out of wood. Hang on. Shit. Just get like the outline done here. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see it's kind of floating there now. I don't like that. One, 2. Oh, we're already out. How am I gonna do this? No, that's not what I want to do. Hang on. So I get the pickaxe, it's gonna be hard to level the ground the way I want it to, so that's gonna be our biggest problem, is leveling the floor here, right? Though actually, you know what we're gonna do is actually no, hang on. I'm overthinking the fuck out of this. All I gotta do is build walls over here, kind of block that off a little bit. So let's actually just kind of flatten this shit out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Little boom boom, little bang bang. One Piece is the second Bible. See, like, no, it's not that good. Like, it's good, I enjoy it, but chill. What's going on, sport? What happened to Minecraft? Oh, I'm still playing it off stream. We're at a point now where it's like, everyone just kind of one-shots things, so it's like, you know, more of a vibe thing with the boys now than it is like stream content. Best way to put it. Guess it's that good. I disagree. I disagree. I'm gonna do we'll just kind of wrap it to the water here, I think. And then we'll chill there. For the most part, because they can still come from over here. But they're in the water, so once I get a bow going, which I'll probably make a bow right here, I can just snipe them in the water. It should be fine. Not like uber concerned about that. Yeah, I think if we just kind of eventually bring this wall down to here and wrap it around, it'll give us enough, like, kind of a buffer to the point where enemies it'll be so much effort for them to get to us. But I'll have plenty of time to actually kill them, right? No worries, no worries, no worries. Nice to see you, Frog. It's good to see you. What do you mean don't enjoy Luffy being kept out of the main fight for 50 episodes before almost dying in 3 episodes before leveling up? I mean, like, that's the thing though, right? Is like, it's very much like a rinse and repeat formula, but that's just anime. You know what I mean? That's just anime. You can't even get mad about that. Power of friendship type shit. That's the best way I can say it. I want you guys to know, by the way, I get super extra with building in this game, so lock in. We're gonna be building a bit here. Yeah, I will say, if you like go back to every arc, it is pretty much like the same thing every arc when it comes to, like, you know, how things kind of come together at the end of the day, right? I know coming March 19th, I'm going to play in the Crypt Desert and I don't give a fuck about anybody's opinions. then why bring it up if you don't want opinions? Because now I'm going to give it. I'm not even going to, like, I'm going to watch people play Crimson Desert. But I'm not super duper, like, hopeful about it because that's just modern day gaming. I guarantee you the PC port in particular is going to come out. It's going to be super buggy. People will complain. 2 weeks later, they'll fix it. People will find something else to complain about. It's just, it's the overhyping of things nowadays that kills it, bro. Like, what's that one game that came out that the Game Awards ruined? High Guard. That would have been just your run-of-the-mill hero shooter that nobody would have given a shit about and it would have been fine if they didn't hype it up like that, you know? I'm a console player. I don't know anything about console stuff because this isn't like a jab, but like I don't know anybody that plays. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that because I've actually been debating because getting a PC upgrade this year, guys, is gonna be kind of brutal. Part of me was like, what if I just buy a console and get a capture card and any RPG that I want to play? I just play it on the console and stream it to like through the capture card to my PC. But yeah, no, when it comes to Crimson Desert in particular, definitely looks cool, right? But nowadays, you can't judge a game until it's actually out because the way modern day gaming works is developers don't think to themselves like, oh, I gotta make a good game. It's, I'm gonna release this, it's gonna be broken, and then I'm gonna fix it, you know what I mean? So, I gotta wait and see how it's gonna pan out at the end of the day. Can I actually... No, I gotta craft the upgrades. Okay, we'll do that in a minute. Let's get the actual, like, framework of a house down right here, I think, is where I want to put it. It's more flat here. Gonna be easier to build in. Do wish I had a pickaxe to break these, but that's alright. Let's move this over a little bit. Because you have to have a crafting station down near where you're building, right? So what we're going to do is this. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. We'll cut this back. Yeah, and this is what I was a little bit worried about, was right here. It being kind of floating, but that's alright. Looks like it'll work out. What I can do is I can take the hoe and raise the ground there a little bit. There we go. That'll support it enough. Alright. Not bad. So I'll put the door right here. How is it not even? Wait a minute. I thought I did 5, didn't I? 5. Oh, okay. No, it is even. It's just because I did that awkward little outcropping there. It's gonna look like that. Okay. And then we do the floors. Just a console in years. I don't get game notification. Yeah, I mean, I don't keep up super hard, honestly. The last game I was hyped for was UFO. You talked about that one. Saying my Xbox is dusty, to be fair. It's not towards you, but I hate PC users when it comes to games. It's like you say, they complain about everything. Who the fuck cares? Don't like the game, then don't play it. Well, the problem is like, it's not that people don't like the game. It's a lot of games. It could be console too. I don't know. I don't follow the console space too much. But PC space, games nowadays just release and they don't fucking work. You know? Like they put no effort into actually doing the PC port, and that's where like every issue arises from when it comes to people complaining like from the PC end is like, are you kidding me? Okay, raid time. Lock in. Hang on. One second. I'm getting raided. Shit. I'm storing as much as possible before I die. Okay, see? The water is a natural defense. It slows down the enemies. That's why I wanted to build here. Yeah, this is a really good starting base spot. Raids will be much easier than not. I can set up like a defensive wall here with like a raised platform and just shoot my bow once we get a bow going. And that's it, we won. Okay, nice, easy raid. These early raids won't be too bad. Couple of stragglers. Nothing we can't handle. Oh no, yeah, hang on real quick. I gotta get a drink of water in my throat. It's getting a little raspy one. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, no, I have rage cranked up, D. So I'm cooking hard. The Uncle Lenny hot tub stream in Valheim. There is a hot tub in Valheim. But like, are the games meant to be played on console? I feel like nowadays, if you're releasing on all platforms your game, you're doing that with the intent that it's gonna work on all platforms. At least in my opinion, right? Yeah, this base spot's great, actually. Much better than I thought it was gonna be already. So, oh right, I need to get wood. Right. The only thing we're gonna have a problem with probably is trolls. I can see trolls being a big problem, but if I just surround that whole area in wood barricades, maybe put some spikes out there as well, we'll probably be totally set, like totally set. What happens if the Trevi, what do you mean? What do you mean, Trevi? It's not gonna flood it. How you doing, Trevi? Nice to see you. Trevi, I'm on the Reaper train now on Final Fantasy. I'm leveling the Reaper next, I decided. Yeah, I think we're doing dailies later with Sky and Mucky if you want to join. Oh, I was messing with it. It's really easy and like just kind of flashy, you know? I even avoided doing like the edgy, like, you know, Reaper drip. I actually went like for like a pure white vibe to kind of like do the opposite of like what a Reaper would be, you know? I like it a lot. Is it bad that I judge what class I'm gonna play based on the drip that I can make for it? You did yours? Oh, okay. Wait, did you do it with Sky too? I can't believe this. She didn't even wait for me. No, I see how it is. I told her I'd do them later and she said, okay, cool. I see how it is. But yeah, no, Reaper seems fun, not super complicated. I try to avoid the overly complicated classes. You know, it's not my vibe. That's why I like Sage for healing, because Sage is so easy. Okay, I say easy, but like I haven't done any like really hard content in it yet, so don't want to get too cocky, obviously, But no, the other classes I wanted to level are White Mage, Black Mage, and Dragoon. But they are all level 1 starts. And I was like, oh, that's brutal. So I am going to start leveling them, but I'm not going to do them with other people because I'm not going to subject my homies to joining me for leveling roulette and getting Copper Bell Mines. Okay? Astro's easy. That one starts at 30, I think, right? Does Astro start at 30? Is that the one that starts at 30? Oh, there's no way it survived that. That's insane. Wow. Okay, damn. All right, that's unfortunate. It's called Better Goods. Okay, I'll make a note of it. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the hunting log to get everything to like 30 so I can do like frontline and like the what's it called? Daily roulettes, and then once I hit 50 we'll be chilling, you know. We'll have to do Crystal Tower for alliance raids, but beggars can't be choosers, as they say. Actually, I'm going to leave that open. I'll actually go ahead, grab this. I need stone. Okay, that's fine. And what we'll do is we'll do... So this first house isn't going to be overly interesting with the build. It's going to be very, very simple and standard, I would say, personally. Actually going to do this. I'm gonna leave a little bit of like a open air type thing at the top here. You feel me? I did say I was gonna be a little bit extra, didn't I? And if you're gonna build, right, you might as well build all the way, you know? If you've never played Valheim, you won't get it. But if you've played, you'll know what I mean. Can't actually see the bottom there. Oh, you bid on a small? Okay, cool. I ended up bidding on a another medium, mainly because it was like one of like the good Imperium mediums, right? Like one of those ones where it's like you see it and you kind of have to bid, you know what I'm saying? Like, can't let that shit slide without trying. It has a market board legitimately like dead center right in front of it, you know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, no, we gotta take a swing. I take a swing. God. Why do I have to be so extra? If I wasn't extra, this house would cost like nothing to build. I'm gonna be extra with these details on the top to make it look nice, so we'll get some more wood. Ooh, okay, very nice. Yeah, I think there was like, okay, so the drawing is on the 27th and there was already 14 bids. So my odds aren't the greatest. I'll keep it low key on that. They are not the greatest, but you know what? I'm a gambling man. I'm sure by the end of it, there'll be at least 30 bids on it. So a 1 in 30 shot, I'll take it every day. You know what I mean? I'll take it. I think I'm going to start doing Island Sanctuary. I think that's my current goal, is to go ahead and set up the or start the Island Sanctuary soon. There's some cool glam you can get from there, and I'm a bit of a glam fiend, you know? I'm not a mod beast, so I've actually banned myself from using any of that stuff, which I can actually talk about now, because supposedly cosmetic mods are now legal, according to Yoshi P. Not sure how true that is, but apparently you can legally use cosmetic mods, like on stream and everything too. That's right, because you guys, so if one of you wins, the other one keep bidding on the mediums. I get you. Yeah, I saw a few Final Fantasy content creators talking about that, how they've now eased up, seemingly specifically on like their cosmetic modding. They say as long as it's nothing that's affecting like gameplay, it's fine, right? D, I gotta ask, you don't leave stumps around, do you? You're playing Valheim. You break the stumps, right? I know, I remember in our server we did, where it was like, there was like at the start of it was like 8 of us, right? There were so many stumps littered around the goddamn starting area, and it was infuriating. It's the same as like breaking a tree in Minecraft, but only breaking half of it, so it's just a floating tree. You feel me? It's the exact same vibe. Exact same vibe. Oh, know what I should do is I should cheese. Okay, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna cheese and get myself a fine wood bow early too. Big throw. I missed. Every time I miss my spear throw, it just reminds me of that one. Oh, where is my spear? Oh no, how bad did I miss? Reminds me of that one meme where it's the guy where he's like, I got one dart and I missed. Clear him so my boy can spam plant more trees. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's sleep through the night. I'm wet. All right, here we are. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. Dude, okay, wait. So I got a little bit of like tea here to talk about, boys, all right? Because I thought it was the funniest fucking thing I'd ever seen or heard in recent memory. It is a VRChat related, and I know we talk a little bit of shit about VRChat here from time to time, so, because, you know, I am a recovering addict after all. So, there's this guy who makes some really, like, I'd say good, all things considered, videos about VRChat. His name on YouTube is Darafog. Darafog? Yeah, Darafog, yeah. I always want to say Darafrog, but no, it's Fog. Makes some good videos on the YouTube talking about VRChat, kind of, I guess we'd say, quote unquote, culture. Probably not like the best word to describe it, but y'all know what I'm saying, right? Like the VRChat isms, we'll say. And so he recently made one talking about like e-boys and e-girls. You know, that kind of avatar culture in VRChat. These big, like, you know, muscle cock e-boys, and then, you know, your super disproportionate like woman avatars like the e-girls, you know what I mean? And so during, like, so he made the video, and what happened was, I guess an avatar creator's avatar was posted in the video for less than like a second, and they went and copyright struck his video to get it taken down because their avatar was used as an example of e-boy e-girl culture. And it's like, how, like, are you not self-aware of like how that just makes you look more guilty? Like, legitimately, he had a picture up for, I think, like I think he posted about it, like, in his, like, comment section. It was up for less than a second, like 0.99 of a second, you know what I mean? Like, not even a full second. And they copyright struck his video and got it taken down, so he had to repost it without that picture in it. Absolutely pathetic. Oh, right, I want to search this because bees can spawn in here. Nope, no bees. Also, for anyone that's new and has never seen Valheim, I do want to give you guys a fair warning since I know this game can be a little bit slow-paced. It's a slow burn. 100% this is a slow burn game. I'll be doing a lot of yapping about just random things while we're playing. Because right now, like, I'm just building a base, you know what I mean? I want to build a nice little base here so I can, you know, progress things as we go. Give myself plenty of room inside the house to be able to do so, right? And make it look nice in the process. Because, like, what's the point of building a base in this game if it's not going to be beautiful? There's so many, like, the nicest base I ever built was in the last server I did with friends. I used, like, the tar in the plains to make this, like, kind of, like, oh, I want to say it was, like, traditional Japanese-style house, kind of, like, with the roof. And I was super proud of it, like, super duper proud of it. And a big goal is to build a base in every single biome right now. That is the main goal. So this will be our Meadows base. We're not going to go super crazy. I'm not even sure I'm going to end up building a... Well, no, I guess I'll have to build a forge here at some point. Because we are going to build our main location in the Black Forest. Because that is where I get access to, like, the smelter, the charcoal kiln, a lot of different things that are all found in that biome too, especially for food, like carrots. What else is found in there? Like, you know, like the thistle for sausage and whatnot. A lot of things are found there. So we're going to go ahead and set up our main shop there, but preferably in a space where it's near a meadows and potentially near a swamp, if I can make that happen. We'll have to do a little bit of exploration to find that, but I'm pretty hopeful. It doesn't seem like too tall of an order. I'm also hoping we can find a mountain on our starting island so we can maybe even get some wolves. Seeing how strong mobs are, I think if we can tame some 2-star wolves, they'll be a huge asset to us later in the game when it comes to exploration. Just being able to kind of like defend and pick off enemies as we go, you know? I didn't watch the whole video, I'll be honest. I watched a little bit of it. But I don't know. I mean, I kind of get it. Like, I've been ranting about the e-boy, e-girl phase for a hot minute now. You know what I mean? Like, that is something I've been saying is like a massive VRChat problem for a while. I think more so I like his videos because the points he makes I agree with, right? This. Right there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, the roof. I'll do more of a flat roof, I think. Yeah. This. I'll leave that there. Okay. Let me get this one. Yeah, this is where it gets a little weird, is right here, actually. That's unfortunate. Actually, no, this is fine. This is fine. I can do that. Break this here. Do this. Cross right here. Boom. Boom. Or some out of wood. We'll do... Hang on, redo this here. Where'd that wood go? Here we are. Let's do this. Yeah, that just do 1, 2 there. Okay, perfect. Then we can fill that in. All right, not looking too bad. I like that kind of open air at the top. A little bit of like, you can like RP, it's a little bit of like, you know, of a breeze coming through. How did Megan feel about seeing her avatar in it though? She's an e-girl. Can you believe it? Eye roll emoji. No. Come on. Big throw, big throw. Oh, there we are. See that. Boom. Gotta kill those 1-star guys when you can. That's a lot of meat right there. I'm sure she thought it was nice publicity. It is. Wait, did he like specifically comment on Megan's avatar, or was it just kind of in the background? I did see, what's the creator's name? Darcy? I saw they were posting on Twitter like, Final Fantasy users, stop putting my stuff in your game. My stuff belongs in the VRChat only. And I was like, oh lord. Final Fantasy modders be going crazy. Okay. So we need this here. 1, 2, and then we need this piece here. 1, 2. A little bit of 1, 2. Looking good. And I gotta raise this, put 2 campfires here. I'm gonna put the bed right next to that right there, right? I think I'll put chests here stacked nicely. So I'll do this, boom. With the floor there, I'll tuck as many chests as I can fit in there. Make that look nice like that. And then I'll have my crafting stations over here, cooking station here. Beautiful. Unrested. So no, that's okay. So all right, for anyone that doesn't play Valheim, you're gonna get some knowledge here. Okay, the rested buff is the most important thing in the game. When you're rested, you get stamina regen. I think you can get like maybe you get like passive health regen. I can't remember. You get all kinds of buffs when you're rested, but when you're unrested, you are a slow motherfucker, and it is brutal. All right, anyone that's played the game knows what I'm talking about. You move at a snail's pace when you are not rested, especially at night too. If you don't have rest and you have the cold debuff, oh god, D knows what I'm talking about. It can be absolutely brutal to deal with. So you always want to try and keep that rested buff up. Now, right now, it doesn't really matter too much because obviously we're early game. I'm just building. But once we start exploring and getting out into the open, we gotta make sure we're keeping that up, right? Gotta make sure. So right now I'm building a little ventilation for the fires, because if you don't build a ventilation system, it's gonna just build up and suffocate you, which you do not, obviously don't want to be suffocated, right? So we do that, so it pushes the smoke out that way. We then get my hoe out, build up a little bit here, 2 different spots, so we can put our campfire there. Looks a little goofy now here, but it's all right. I love suffocating. Let's break all this. We can start moving this stuff inside. Depends on the thighs. And oh my, you guys, are you good? Is this Gooner hours? What's going on, chat? 1, 2. I gotta put down a couple of these bad Larrys for some food cooking. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're out of wood. Shit, hang on. All right. Operation Starter Base is pretty much completed. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but, you know, it's home, right? It's home. Dude, I gotta call somebody over at TikTok. I got beef with them right now, low-key. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm beefing with TikTok, man. I'm scrolling, right? And they got this bad habit of giving me some shit that I don't want to see, right? I'm scrolling through, right? I'm big chillin'. And, you know, obviously I got a lot of cosplayer women because I love me some cosplayer women. But there's this one girl that keeps popping up where she just sits in like a Venom onesie, you know what I'm saying? Like the skin suit almost, you know? And she sits there and she like does like a motion with her hand, if you know what I'm saying, like she's doing something, and then she shakes her head and her finger, and then she slows it down and starts putting some technique behind it, and I'm like, why is this on my For You page? TikTok? What the fuck, man? Also, see how I just got comfort 3? The higher your comfort is, the better off you are. Because the Gooners eat it up. They do. I think what just bothers me is how easily accessible TikTok is and how many minors could be looking at something like that. That's where I get bothered. If it was an adult platform where there was a lot of like screening, like, okay, cool, whatever, who gives a shit, right? But we all know it's not like that. It is not that kind of platform. You know, there's no screening, there's no nothing, right? It is just pure Gooner. It's a little unsettling is the way to put it, right? A little bit unsettling. Okay. So we got to put down some comfort items that I have here. I got some furniture, I believe. Do I have a rug? Oh, I stored my deer hide. That's right. I played it safe and put it all away. We got to put down a chopping block, a tanning rack. So all these things are upgrades to my crafting stations, which will be really, really nice. Let's get my flint, my deer hide, my leather, my resin. I can take everything because I can put this chest inside. And then I can build a couple more once we're in there. Oh, I did oops. Very good. The only other thing I feel like I really need to do here is, I got my sad debuff. Oh, man. Let's drop one for the moment. I'll get inside. Actually, I'm going to need it to build. Dropping 9 flint will be fine. Here we are. Okay, let's put down 2 chests in here. Maybe 3 if they fit. No, 3 ain't gonna fit in there, so we'll do 2. Let's put food in this one. Cook that up later, it's fine. And then crafting materials in this one. Not that that's crafting, but you know what I mean, right? I can actually put another one down if I want to. I think I'll put this here. That in there. Got the flint, and we now have a functional home, which is great. Shadows are a little crazy on that stuff, but it's whatever. It's part of the game. Okay. So let's get a little bit more wood here so I can finish building a couple of things to get us going. And then what I want to do... Ooh, I should eat. I want to get this wall... I don't even need the wall done, like, right now. But to get this wall wrapped around down to at least this rock. Like, here. Because then it forces the enemies to come through the water and up through here. And what I'll do is I'll probably just build a platform that I'll stand on and just shoot arrows down at them like boom, boom, boom during raids. Now, there is a point where the raids have trolls in them, which obviously won't be the best thing in the world, but I'll build some spikes probably. That might help a little bit. We'll see. But yeah, TikTok is just super gooner lately. I don't know what it is. You know, maybe the United States government was right, guys. Maybe we should be banning TikTok. It's actually kind of funny. I used to think that like it would be like really bad if they banned TikTok, low key. Like it would be like oh no, so terrible. But then you realize you can get all this exact same content on YouTube Shorts. Like so I've been scrolling shorts a lot more than normal, and I'm getting the exact same content that I get on TikTok on shorts, you know? It is one-to-one same shit. So really you don't miss out on too much. You just have to use a different platform. I mean, I guess if you're a TikTok creator, obviously it's not good because, you know, you lose your livelihood, which in that case, like I can agree with that and I sympathize. But the general consumer, you just go over to YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels and you get the same shit. Yeah, you can see the rest of the buff up right now. I have it. 8 minutes of it. Oh, there's a little heart in the sky, but it's really badly drawn. It's okay. Actually, I might get some more stone. And what I'll do is I'll raise the ground here, like going around. So it's like a wall, like a boom, 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 like raise it up. So there's actually no way for them to actually climb up here. That might actually be a better play than the wall, slow key. And then again, just use a bow and arrow and kind of pick them off. All right, boys, we made it. Little house going. Let's put down a torch next to the bed just for a little bit of lighting, right? Like right there, light up the house a little bit, you know. I can put one in the back here if I want to. Maybe next to it, I guess. JK, I'm out of resin. Okay, let's build. Let's sleep, I guess. I hate being existent during the evening, so. Time is it, by the way? A little hungry, a hungry little guy. All right. Let's get down our crafting station upgrades, yeah. So that would be flint. I'm probably gonna need stone, deer hide. Gonna need all that. So we got to put down a. Oh, you need 20 for that? I forgot. That's an expensive one. Holy shit! All right. Let's get down this one. Just kind of tuck it in here as best as we can. Save some space, right? That. Man, how many do I have? I'm one off. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Let's go kill a couple of boar then. I am going to just restore everything. Again, we are playing with like pseudo hardcore rules here. So if I die, everything that's not equipped is going to disappear. So... I gotta be a little bit more cautious when doing stuff, right? All right. And then we get that, and then I believe I'd be able to build. I'm gonna cheese for an early fine wood bow, so I can have a little more damage here early on, right? So what you do is you chop down a tree. You kind of just like roll it over and over again into a birch tree. I believe it's birch tree. It's the white trees, and then those drop fine wood, and you use the fine wood, and I believe hide or deer hide, to make a fine wood bow, which normally wouldn't be able to build until you killed Eikthyr and gotten your hands on a bronze tool. Because what happens is after Eikthyr, you get his horns that you can make a pickaxe with. Then you go over to the Black Forest. You know, you go mining, you get copper, you get tin, combines to bronze. Bada boom. The Bronze Age is like the slowest point of the game. At least in my opinion, it feels really slow, but it's not bad. And this time around, since it's just me and we're not playing multiplayer, I am just gonna casually go ahead and only break the copper on the surface. When I was playing multiplayer with the boys, we were like doing the old strat of you dig down deep around the what do you call it? The ore vein, and you pop it, right? So you break all the things connected to it, and that just pops the entire copper vein at once. But it can be a really big like hassle to do sometimes. So since it's just me, we're only outfitting for one. We're gonna keep it really simple and just go ahead and cut the top, right? You know, cut the ore off the top and not go all the way down to the ground. While there is a lot more down there, I don't need as much to kit myself, so. And low key, we're gonna be skipping the bronze armor. Troll armor's better, and I think there's the new bear armor. So I haven't played since the Call to Arms update. So there's new enemies in the Black Forest and the plains. There's like an undead bear in the plains, and then there is the regular bear in the Black Forest. Now the bear's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've seen some clips of that thing, and it hits like a truck in normal mode. I can only imagine how hard it's gonna hit me on this mode, all right? So I am not looking forward to our first bear encounter. I think that'll be death number 2. Okay, we've died once. I was gonna say we're deathless. No, we've died once. It was to a boar. We won't talk about it too much, okay? But we will be adding a death counter probably next stream, but we'll keep track today just to make sure we're keeping ourselves honest, right? I could have swore there was like 30 boars over here yesterday. What's going on? I missed. Raspberries, gonna need those. They looking to claim a second death. Probably, dude, knowing my luck. Dude, honestly, I'm terrified that I'm gonna walk up on like a little village over here or something. It's gonna be a Draugr village, and that's gonna be death number 2. That's just like been my luck lately, is like I just walk into the worst situations possible. So we'll see, bro, we'll see. There we go, there's a couple. I need one more leather scrap, so hook a brother up, please, and thank you. Big toss. Beautiful. Beautiful. There it is. Now I am gonna need more because, well, come on, beehive? No beehive, unfortunate. Surprised I haven't seen a Black Forest yet. We're in a relatively peaceful spot. I'm gonna get all this stone while I'm over here. So if I get a lot right now, I could probably just raise that ground like now and not worry about it later. But we'll see. I could wait until I get the pickaxe, which it doesn't really make a difference. Like we're in a really defendable spot. There's raids, so Once we kill Eikthyr, it'll unlock the raid that is the Grey Dwarfs, I believe. I don't know if it unlocks the troll one. So there's several different raids that you can get in this game, right? There is the base one, which is like Eikthyr stirs the animals or something like that, or gets them going. So the boars and the necks come after us. That happened once already. And then there is the forest awakens or something, and like the Grey Dwarfs come with like the brutes, the regular ones, the shamans. It's pretty brutal, but you know, it's doable, right? And then there's the trolls where it says the ground is shaking. That's where things get a little bit dicey. That one can be a problem early on if you're not prepared for it, and we're obviously not very prepared. But I can't remember if that's after you beat the Elder, which is the second boss, or if that's after you beat the first boss, which is Eikthyr the deer, you know? I'm not seeing enough punching. But, okay, so there is a lot of updates to weaponry. There is early game punching weapons now, which is really cool to see. Now, personally, I am a fan of the spear. It's got good close range and ranged damage. That's why I've been using it early on here. Again, I can snipe deer without using the bow, because the crude bow, I'm going to keep it low-key. Absolute dog shit. I don't even want to use it, so that's why I'm using the spear over that. And the spear is also really cheap to make and to upgrade, too. The main goal right now is to hope, okay, my main concern, excuse me, I should say it like this, is that the Deep North is going to drop and this world's going to be obsolete. Now, I don't know if that'll happen. From what I've gathered, that hasn't happened with any of like the more recent updates. You don't have to like make a new world. You can stay on your same world. But I'm hoping that for whatever reason, the world does not break when Deep North drops, because I'm going to play this basically until Deep North drops, right? And, you know, we'll come back to it, right? I'm assuming it won't be for a while, right? But we'll see. We'll see. You never know. I thought it was going to happen earlier this year. Like I'm talking like early January, around Christmas time, but... Or if not then on the 2nd, which I believe is like the anniversary of the game, but no, nothing. I know they're cooking. They gotta be cooking, right? Something good's gonna happen. All right, let's go ahead and pull all this out, pull all the wood out, all the flint out, and let's put these down, shall we? Tanning rack, again, let's kind of just tuck this in as tight as we can. Nice. And now we got a tier 3 workshop, so we can upgrade our tools and whatnot to tier 3. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. We got enough trophies to go fight Eikthyr if I really want to try it, but not feeling quite that confident. I do want to go ahead. Let's make sure I build a full set. Okay, no, I'm not even going to bother doing the shirt. Just the pants and the hat and the cape. So 12. And the deer cape. Can I not make the cape yet? No cape yet, but I do also want to build a wooden shield, I think. And I think we'll be good then. So let's grab what I have here. I'm once again short by 1 leather scrap, right? Oh my god. Alright. Let's build the helmet. And the pants. Not gonna bother making the shirt for the 1 armor upgrade, but I will take the 4 here, right? Optimize a little bit. And this should help us take an extra hit or two when we're out here. All right. How much did I need for the carpet? Of course, 4. So, can't build that just yet, but that's okay. It's all right. All right, let's go kill a couple more boar. And see if I can't find a nearby tree to break, right? Like a birch tree type shit. Let's go down this way. Let's go, which direction is this actually? So there is a compass we can use right here. Hang on, check this out. So at the spawn, this is like a Norse compass. Now, I'll be honest, I forget how to read it, okay? I looked it up at one point. Let's look it up again. This will give us a good way of telling what direction I'm going. Norse compass. Okay, all right. Looking at this, it looks like that's north. No, this is north. This is north. This is north. Right? Yeah, north, south, east, west, right? If I'm reading it properly. So we know that's north, so we're going to head south, right? Make note of that, boys. Remember that. That's why I'm saying no map is like the best way to play this game, dude. No map, no portal. No portal can get a little tedious, I'll be honest. But I think for the grand scheme of the game, it's definitely my preferred way to play. No map, no portal. The difficulty stuff is just an addition to make things a little more spicy. I played the game so many times, might as well bump the difficulty up a little bit, right? We're playing on max combat difficulty, more raids, hard settings when it comes to loot drop when I die. So, a lot more risk/reward when it comes to exploration and doing things, right? And of course, we got the resource dropping on normal settings because, well, you know, I don't think it needs to be tweaked at all personally. So let's see what we got going down here. See a building, could be bees. You know, your boy likes to get some bees real quick as some honey. You need that for meads later on, so getting as many beehives as possible can be great. Now, I will say, I've had some really bad luck in the past with beehives where we've never found any. So let's hope for the best here. I'm gonna upgrade the spear when I get back home. I think that's a worthwhile investment. Actually, no, I can't because it costs leather, actually. Oh, boys, bees! Bees! Did I get the queen bee? Where's the queen bee? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, it's on the roof. I see it. Okay, we're chilling, we're chilling. Great start, honestly. And honey makes good stamina food early on as well. And personally, I feel like stamina is a lot more worth than health in most cases, no matter how you're playing. Because being able to block, dodge, sprint can get you out of so many situations compared to like just having more health and being able to take an extra hit. That can be helpful, but personally, at least early game, we're definitely going to lean more into like the stamina side of the food. 1 health food, 2 stamina food, probably. I missed. Oh god, ow, 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 ow. More bees? No more bees. Whole lot of meadow around here though, huh? Take this for Haldor later. Free arrows, I'll take them. I'm not seeing a black forest anywhere, actually. The fuck? I feel like usually by now I've seen one, but not currently. Let's just keep heading south, right? Couple of boar up here, couple of deer in there. Good toss. Nailed it. I missed. Very good, very good. There's like a bay in here. It's like an inlet bay almost that goes down to like the spawn stone. It's very cool. I love the random world gen in this game. Every world feels like a whole new adventure, and it's just really great. Let's see, anything down here? Nothing, huh? This might be the most peaceful spawn I've ever had. What the fuck? Where'd that skeleton come from then? There was a skeleton. Super. Oh, hang on. Oh, whoa, whoa. Chill. We're good. Holy boar. Any 1 stars? 2 stars, maybe? This might be our next death right here. Look at this. Look at all these guys. Holy shit. No, no star. Oh, 1 star. Hang on. Is it worth bringing it back, though, is the question. Not yet. Not yet. It's not, no. Though I gotta be careful. That 1 star board could probably fuck me up, low-key. So let's kind of put a little bit of distance for a moment until my health's back up. Right, you gotta play it safe. Make sure I got a little bit of health going. And no bees. I'm gonna go inward a little bit here because I'm so confused. I don't see any type of black. Am I on an island with no black forest or something? What's going on? Good lord. Look at this. It is peaceful as all hell around here. Yeah, I'm like flabbergasted right now. Usually like it's like right there, bang, you know, but no, nothing. All right, we gotta start heading back, actually. Let's play it smart here. I don't want to be stupid and get caught out in the dark. Just really insane to me that there's nothing here. Well, let's build this shield. I think, honestly, with the shield, I'm pretty confident on going and killing Eikthyr. And then I guess we'll have to explore inland a bit. I'm a little bit hesitant to do that because, like, again, no map, really easy to get lost. I could build pathways behind me, but that's a little bit extra right now. I might just grip it and rip it. I'm sure I'll be able to find my way home, right? Surely, 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 surely. As long as I just go in a straight line, right? Your Winter Olympics hoodie? And why'd you buy a Winter Olympics hoodie? I think I said this yesterday, but I don't think I know anybody that like actually watches the Winter Olympics. My parents were like, "Oh, your friends online talking about the Winter Olympics?" And I was like, "No." I don't know anybody that even pays attention to them anymore. Surely they're not going to have me go across the bay, right? To find Black Forest. Be weird. Store some of this. I got to cook some food, actually. We are a little bit low on food. Let's get the bee down as well. this. Bees are sleeping. Start lining them across that backside there. Ooh, big stretch. My back. Oh my god, this morning I was helping Lizzie up the stairs and I tweaked my lower back, dude. Oh my god, bro. It was brutal. Oh, I thought I was gonna cry. I won't even lie. It's still tender right now, but like at the moment it was like, what the fuck? You feel me? I forgot they had a play stack button now. Let's do it. Right, we're chilling. What game is this? We are playing Valheim currently. Are bees happy? Can I see? Bees are happy. Okay, good. I can see it from here. All right. So we got to build a shield. Let's get the wood, right, and the leather scrap out. I actually got to go farm some wood here in the morning. Yeah, I gotta piss real bad. I'll be back in 2 seconds, all right? No BRB screen. I'm just pissing real fast, chat. I'll be right back. 1 sec. All right, I'm back. You thought it was Skyrim. It always comes back to Skyrim around here, doesn't it, boys, huh? Every time, it's always Skyrim. Oh, Lord. I mean, to be fair, we do play a bit of Skyrim around here. It's just been a while. I think Drapion said it the best. I think Skyrim is probably going to be a yearly playthrough. We'll do one big Skyrim playthrough like once a year with whatever like mod pack I end up doing. Boom. Son of a bitch. I didn't even need scrap. I needed wood. I was like, what am I out here for again? Oh, watch this. Long toss, Tom Brady. Watch this. That's easy. That's all day. Wow. That. All right. We did a little more arc on that one, huh? But yeah, no. I love Skyrim, but if we play it a million times in a row like we did last time, hell no. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you can probably expect the next Skyrim playthrough in maybe, I would say, June, July is probably when I'd say it would happen. A summertime type beat, you know what I'm saying? He's helping. Okay, yeah, so just this little bit of extra armor is already a noticeable buff. Because those guys went from hitting me for like maybe like 6-7 damage to 1-ish. Yeah, I'm feeling real confident about Eikthyr right now. I'm gonna build the shield, see if I can upgrade the spear a little bit. Get the spear maybe to tier 3 if I can. And yeah, we're chilling. We're so chilling against Eikthyr. Couple of nice parries, couple of throws, couple of jabs. It's a done deal. And then we'll go on an adventure to find the Black Forest. Because where the fuck is it? You know what I'm saying? Alright. I should have everything on me. Right? I even want the crude bow. I don't want it. I don't want it. What am I? Resin. I need more resin probably for the shield. Right? Yep. Style. Give me the blue and white, right? I'm gonna go blue and white. Do that. Boom. Put this here. That there, that there, that there, and that there. Equip those together. Perfect. And then I gotta build or upgrade. What do I need for the upgrades for the flint spear? The flint, obviously. I think, given what I just saw, we should have enough to get to tier 3. Upgrade. No, we're short a little. Oh, no, that's tier 3. Okay, nice. So we got our tier 3 spear now. Let's dump off all of our crafting stuff before I forget. And let's cook up a lot of this food right now, shall we? We have so much food to cook. Let's get it done. We'll probably go with a honey plus 2 meats combo here, I think. For the boss fight, a little bit extra health over the stamina, mainly because I don't have like other good stamina foods. I'd rather save the raspberries and use those for meads later, right? Best thing in my opinion anyways. We got a lot done today, by the way. We're like still early in the stream, and we got so much done currently. I'm kind of proud of us. I mean, I have played Valheim a lot more than any other survival game, so I do kind of have a bit of a rhythm I get myself into, you know. But it's just it's such a good game. I always find myself wanting to come back to it, you know. I feel like probably once a year I end up playing through it, whether it's on stream or not. There's almost always a Valheim playthrough happening, you know. We got so much fucking food, holy shit. Hail Warrior, where is he? Is he outside? He's outside the window. I'm really surprised with the whole Black Forest thing, though. Like I said, there's usually one somewhere on the coastline. And I know I didn't go all the way around the island but I don't see anything anywhere. It could be like over there somewhere. That'd be so weird. I have to build a raft to get over there. It's all cooked up. Now, one thing I didn't do in this playthrough was mods. I thought about maybe modding it, but I was like, you know what, dude? It's been a minute, right? It's been a minute since I played through Valheim. The last time I played with friends, we had mods installed, but I was like, you know what? Let's keep this thing crisp and clean and just do it vanilla. The mods for this game are really cool, though. A lot of quality of life stuff, some cool additions that make combat pretty interesting as well. Namely, like, you can put, like, crazy buffs on, like, your weapons and shit. It's really nice. It's really cool. All right. Let's go find Eikthyr. Well, we know where Eikthyr is, but let's go kill him, yeah? Feeling pretty confident. All right, chat. What's everyone up to? What's going on right now? What are we cooking? Oh, actually, I want to say a reminder. Well, two things actually. Two things I want to talk about. So I know some people don't join the Discord. Maybe you don't use Discord. Maybe you just don't have any interest in joining the server. Totally fine. And with that in mind, I'm going to actually get in the habit of making posts on the channel. I forgot you could do that. You make a post that goes directly to the channel, right? And then you can, like, have, like, you know, followers be able to see that and know what's going on, right? So, I'm going to start getting in the habit of posting, like, if I'm not going live, if the time changes for the live. That'll be posted, on the channel directly as well as Discord going forward. So if you don't use Discord and want to know when things are happening, it'll be like right here for you. You don't got to go to like a new platform to find it. In that same breath, I do want to inform you guys that Friday, where I normally be live, I will not be live because it's so cringe. But oh, it's a friend's wedding in Final Fantasy, boys. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna hang out and party. I will say, because like coming into Final Fantasy, I was told it's a lot like VRChat where it's like super cringe and people suck. Dude, I met such a nice group of people in this game, dude. It's insane. I'm like, what do you mean everybody sucks, bro? These people are so nice and so chill. The best way to put it, right? So again, I come from a history of playing a lot of VRChat, right? When I stopped playing VRChat, I barely hear from anybody anymore, right? Like nobody from VRChat ever reaches out and says what's good. Final Fantasy, I didn't play for a month and I had people asking if I was okay, what's up, how am I doing? And I was like, bro, hey, the real ones for real, bro. On God, what the fuck? Oh, I forgot the deer heads. I'm so stupid. Why did nobody say anything, bro? Oh my God, my life's over. I forgot to bring the fucking trophies. Shit. Dude, you could have told me, all right? Somebody could have been like, hey, Lenny, don't you need the deer heads like you said? But nope, y'all just want to see me suffer. I love the spear, dude. I used to hate the spear. When I first started playing Valheim, I thought the spear was dog ass. I thought it was terrible, all right? But no, this thing is actually so fire, it's insane. If you're new to Valheim or a returning player and you're like, man, I don't like the spear, I'm telling you, bro. Grip it and rip it. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I swear. You prey on my downfall? Yeah, well, you know, so has everybody else apparently. All right. It sucks too, because like now it's probably gonna become nighttime by the time I get back over there. So I might just wait until the next day and farm some wood real quick. Y'all know how it goes, dude. I'm gonna start walking back. The sun's gonna set and I'll be like, fuck, I don't wanna do this at night. Ugh. Oh, I can actually real quick to get a better comfort bonus. Put down the deer rug and I'll put it like I don't want to do this, so I'll just put it like right there, I guess. Yeah, a little spot to step on when I get off the bed, you know, soft spot. Store all this back up. Boom, boom, boom. Whole lot of deer meat, bro. Can't even complain. Okay. Is there anything else I can craft on here? Probably not. Yeah. I know there's like a strat where you can put like fire underneath the bosses and kind of cheese them with campfires, but I am going to avoid that in particular, like cheesy boss strats. It's more fun when you got to like swing and, you know, grip it and rip it with them, you know, swing at them. Personally, I feel like that's more fun. Yeah, I'll just spend the rest of this day because, yeah, the sun's starting to go down. I'll spend the rest of the day going ahead and gathering some wood to maybe finish up those walls and make it look nice, you know? Oh, do you guys like the thumbnail that the car made with the cute little emote she put together? She was like, I could use like the other guy if you want me to, and I was like, no, this is fine. Get the run up. I do have to level up my running skill. That is for sure. I have a tendency to walk everywhere like an idiot, so. See, now we're one-shotting if we get a good hit in. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. Another Karm W. A classic Karm W. You know how it is. You know how it is. Oh, it's about to rain, actually. I guess now I'll see if my fireplace is working properly, right? I'm going to use a little bit of a pro strat here. The rain never fails. I mean, true, right? Thunder. Did you know you can see not Odin, Thor flying through the sky after you beat a certain boss? There's like a 50% chance if you look up during a rainstorm, you'll see him like with his hammer gliding across the sky. Actually, this would be a good test to see if like the waves come up and hit the house. And it looks like they kind of do, actually. Let's break these ones for the time being. What I'll do, I'm going to use the house as a spot to kind of line this up. Which is perfect. And then this leaves us plenty of space to actually, like, build inside this area while keeping nuisance enemies out. Perfect. Okay. Then I'll break here and I'll put a big door there, yeah. I'll break this rock once I get the pickaxe and we will be good. Nice little area here. I can plant some crops over here, right? Leave some space down here to put some boars if I get them, right? Nothing super duper crazy, but it's something, right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right, let's sleep and hope in the morning that, like, the storm ends. Oh. Oh, big stretch. So hungry right now, what am I? Waiting on that food drop. And of course, it's still raining in the morning. Just my luck. Oh, it stopped. Okay, thank God. I was going to say, this is going to be so fun. Yippee! Nice. Okay. Like I said, what I'll do is maybe here. Actually, maybe I'll do this real quick. So I think I have enough wood to do it. So I'll put like a... what would you call it? Like a tower, a guard tower maybe is the word I'd use. Sniper's nest, perhaps. So we can get up here and just like shoot down at any enemies that like spawn during raids, you know? It doesn't need to be anything super duper fancy. It's a bit of a platform. We get a bow. We can stand up here. Pew, pew, pew. You know what I'm saying? One second, I'm checking my phone real quick. All right, anyways. I almost did it again. I almost ended up doing it again, boys. Where are these trophies? There they are. Boom. All right, let's get it. But yeah, it didn't look like during the raid anything came from this side. If it did, what I'll do is I'll just kind of like drag this wall out this way a little bit and then connect it back over here. Like cut it down this way and connect it over here. Eventually we could do the classic like moat, you know, like dig all the way around, so like it's just on an island, but I don't think we need to go that extra just yet. We'll wait and see what happens a little bit later on to the playthrough, if a moat is required for that section. Currently does not feel like it'll be needed. Hello? Ow. Little fucker bit me. Right, over, under. I killed this first try. Place your bets. Again, Eikthyr is kind of a pushover in normal difficulty. We do have it cranked to very hard on combat. So maybe he hits a little bit harder. We'll see. But judging or basing it off my current game knowledge, I think we got this in the bag. Unless I play like an idiot and get killed. In that case, well, you know what? We're back to square one. Yeah, once we kill him, we'll have a pretty open door. The hard thing right now seems to be being able to find a black forest. I've seen no sign of a black forest yet anywhere. No trees in the horizon, you know, nothing. All right. Let's re-up on the food, so we're good to go. Boom, boom. Trophies. I gotta put those, I think, on a hotbar actually to use them. And wish me luck, boys. I love the music so much. Oh, wait, are you spawning in the water? Can I just swim? Okay, that hurts a little bit. Oh, damn. All right, wait a minute. Hang on. I might have been talking a whole lot of shit. Okay, hang on, hang on. Okay, lightning can go through rocks. Gotta remember that. Bob and weave. Boom. Give him the 1-2. Nice dodge. Bro's going for a swim. I'm trying to get him out of the water. I'm gonna try and get him over here. But he is very hell-bent on keeping this fight in the water, it seems. Dodge. Keep chipping away at him, right? Again, don't sleep on the power of the spear, boys. I'm telling you. Who needs a bow when you got a spear? I'm kind of dialed in. I'm dialed right now, I'm not gonna lie. Uh-oh. A little greedy. Good dodge. Imagine I just miss and yeet my spear into the ocean. That's how it ends. Got greedy. Oh, shit. A couple more good throws. I'm really worried I'm gonna miss and throw my spear into the ocean. I'm really worried. I'm gonna go for it. Okay, nice. There it is. GG. Oh my god. How many antlers did I get? I got 3. Thank God. Absolutely perfect. You do pretty good damage. I mean, yeah, the spear, fully upgraded, does really good damage early on. I'm probably even going to be using this into the Black Forest for the time being, just because trolls are weak to it, right? 6-9 people watching. Nice. 6-7. 6-7. 6-7. Shut up, chat. All right, day 1 and first boss down already. To be fair, like I said, Eikthyr very much feels like a bit of a throwaway boss. Low key, hands up, caught emoji. He did hit kind of hard, but his moveset is really, really, really slow and easy to pick up on. So I definitely think the Elder will be a bit harder. Every 6-7 I hear takes days off my life. SMH. 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. My bad, sorry. I lagged. What happened? What's going on, Avery? Good to see you. Hey. All right. Trying to kill your chatters, SMH. I mean, I'm not trying to kill you guys. I'm building character. It's a little different. It's a little different, okay? Right? And immediately we craft the antler pickaxe. Store the rest of my shit before I die because I can smell it coming. And I know we will have to quickly stop by the stone and drop off the head. So let's do that. It's just over there, so. Here we go, boys. Check it. Finally remove this stupid fucking rock. No! So let's drop this thing off and take a quick look. We're gonna go, I believe that's east. All right, we're gonna head east and just go right through the land and just try and keep it on a straight line. And just try and see if I can find a black forest real quick, you know? I mean, we're not gonna go diving into it just yet. Gotta do a little bit of prep. But, again, really strange we haven't found it yet, you know what I mean? Where is Eikthyr? Eikthyr, but it's changed, hasn't it? Run, stamina, jump, swim. Okay, yeah, so it's a little bit different now. All right, we're heading east. Let's see what we can find. It's directly through the woods. I did see a skeleton right here at one point, but I think there's also just like certain little graves that can spawn that also have skeletons spawn at them. So we'll see, we'll see. Now oh, speaking of which, okay, time to lock in. Stupid skeleton. Bone stacks new. Again, I'm gonna try and stay on a straight line here as much as I can. So then you run into all these and you gotta stop and pick them up, right? That's what I'm saying, you know? Easily distracted, easily lost. Yeah, this is crazy, bro. Look at this. Comes out to an open field. No signs of a black forest. Oh, a beehive is huge. Hang on. This is insane. Another Eikthyr spawner. Okay. That's the one it initially pointed me to, actually. Did I just get, like, arguably the most peaceful spawn ever? No bees. Okay, luckily it doesn't seem like it'll be too hard to find my way back if I get lost, so chill. I'm looking at the tops of the trees right now, right? That's where I'm kind of looking. I'm looking to see like if I can potentially spot black forest trees, but I ain't seeing shit right now, low key. I'm getting some weird stuttering though. I don't normally lag playing this game, so kind of unexpected. Oh, found the black forest. Oh. That missed? Oh my god, that's not good. Wait. There we go. Let's just poke our head in. See what we're working with here. forest. Do we have any copper just inside or no? All right, there's a burial chamber right there. That's good. It seems to be really small almost. Let's head back. Let's make our way home. I don't like this. I do not like this at all. It looks like if I follow the, I believe it's the northern shore, it'll actually wrap me around to that black forest. So that's probably how we'll try and get there. So I'm going to go back to base. All right, I'm going to kind of gear up. I'm going to get a higher tiered club because skeletons are weak to clubs, right? So we get a club going. We get... actually, that's kind of it. It's just the club for the skeletons. Everything else we should be fine with. But we max that out. We whack them, and we hope for the best, low-key. Nicole, good to see you. How you doing? I'm doing well, and Valheim is going really good. We've already killed the first boss today. Making forward progress. Only one death so far. I'm pretty sure we're coming up to our next death here while we're in the forest. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to bother upgrading the leather armor because there's just no reason. There really is no reason for it. But hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. Yeah, I don't like exploring inland. It's very awkward. And I want to see if we can find the Black Forest on the coastline, because then what we can do is we can actually just use boats to travel back and forth between the biomes and make our lives a whole lot easier. I think this is where the skeletons can spawn right there, by the way. We're nearly home. A 1-star Grey Dwarf broke my block. Should I upgrade my shield then? Oh no, because like I'm gonna pretty quickly upgrade to copper stuff. So we'll see. First things first, I want to get a boat made so I can sail up and down the shore. Not a raft, but a carve instead, because carves can store a little bit of stuff as well as move quicker, right? Again, I believe if I go around this way and just keep following the coast, we'll hit the Black Forest right there, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to go for that. We made it home just in time. Woo! All right. So before we go on this adventure, guys, I am going to take a quick little break to go grab some food because I am hungry IRL, guys, all right? Well, I've been feeding myself in Valheim. I got to feed myself in real life. I'm going to go ahead and pause for a few minutes while I go quickly grab some food. We're not done. Don't worry, chat. We are not done with the stream today, all right? I promise. We got a lot more to go here, okay? So if you're enjoying the stream, guys, be sure to drop a like. I would appreciate it. If you're new and you want to see more Valheim content, we just started today. We got a whole playthrough ahead of us. Be sure to maybe sub if you want to see more of that. I will be back in about 5 minutes or so, guys. So I want to wait until it starts playing the house music. There you go. You guys can just chill here, listen to this, and I'll be back very shortly, okay? One sec. And we are back, chat. Appreciate the patience. Hopefully everyone was able to maybe get up, stretch their legs, get a snack themselves, get a little bit of food themselves. Excuse me. Woo, all right. Now, I did make an executive decision, chat, while I was AFK, all right? I decided that there's nothing wrong with a Monday beer. Just a single beer, because I got a little back pain right now. And sure, I could take a Tylenol, or I could drink a beer. So, you know, hands up, caught emoji, right? Store all this stuff. Bones are a new find. Got plenty of stone. I could work on that little bit of a barricade there, but I'll hold for the time being. Oh, oopsies. Forgot I had stacks in there of that. Bones can go here. And I need some wood for... Oh, I don't have any wood. Huh. Okay, well let's get some wood. Boy chilling down here. Teach him a lesson. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Can you sit still? Thank you. Oh, Lord. We get a little bit of wood here so I can put down that beehive. Again, beehives early are just so important. Getting that honey build up as we play will be just fantastic, so. Pop off. Soleil Queen. Yes. Go. This should be more than enough. Now I do gotta start farming up some wood because once we find a decent spot in the Black Forest, I am gonna start planning out the main base. Now the main base won't be fully built until probably after we kill the Elder, because I'll get access to the stone cutter, which will let me do some stone foundations for the base, which I think is really important if I'm going to build out there. So, kind of hold in that regard. Beehive needs to go down. That's right. Let's get this down. I'm not sure why I put it out here. Oh, no, I didn't mean to. I never expanded the walls out this way. It's fine. We just start collecting honey. I think once we get like 10-ish, I mean, that actually might be even like on the higher end of things, but 10-ish beehives I think is a sweet spot. We'll see though. Right, so I actually wanted to build a club while I was home. Sorry, excuse my hiccups. Sorry, excuse me. Upgrades are going to cost, what, bone probably? Yeah, so we will begin to upgrade that once we get a little bit further in to forest, right? All right, let's get moving. We'll take it down the coastline. And I think as we start to make a hard right at the, just past the Eikthyr spot, we'll start to see some Black Forest once we get over that hill. Feeling pretty good about it, honestly. We'll see though. We'll see though. This game is so beautiful, dude. Like, I know the art style isn't like anything crazy, but there's just something so serene about this game is the word I'd use, you know? I never get tired of it. I never do. I think out of all of the games I've played in recent memory, when it comes to art in particular, like in how the game is designed art-wise, it's my favorite. Like, there's like, look at how beautiful this is, just exploring the forest, man. Like, we're not even like the cool shit yet. The mistlands are crazy. The plains have such an atmosphere to them. The swamp is terrifying looking. You know, you get that gloomy, dreary like evilness. Even the dark forest, even though it's pretty like it's just a, you know, quite literally a dark forest. The atmosphere with the music and like the just like this dreariness in there, it's really fun. It's really cool, bro. I might actually set up like a forward operating base there so I don't have to keep running back and forth. Depends on how far up it is here. Let's get a crafting table down with a bed. We should be chilling pretty good. Bees? Bees? Bees! Oh my god, our bee luck is insane right now. Little bitch. Hey! No touching. Wow, okay, it's a lot further up than I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be like, boom, right here, but no. I guess I can go fuck myself, huh? I missed! Oh! Man, it is really... I think I see the tops of the trees right there. But... man, is it a walk, huh? We're gonna definitely have to set up like a forward operating base. To kind of get us cooking up here. Something a little bit closer to the forest. And then we'll start farming... the essentials. Wood. Actually, it's just wood. We gotta build a little box. I'm not gonna go crazy with it. Just a box with a bed and a crafting table. And a fire pit, obviously. There we go, now I see it. Oh, we gotta go so far. Holy shit. So here's the edge. Let's poke our heads in, see what we can find. Maybe there's some copper just inside here. In an ideal world, we'll poke our heads up here. There will be a big copper vein just inside this area. We build a small little base here on the coast, gather up the copper, throw it in the chest in that base, go get the Surtling cores to get charcoal and whatnot, and then we just boat it back home. Like, this spot would be perfect right here. Just rocks. Something's fighting up here. Probably a burial chamber. Ektyr's playing defense for the skeleton. Whoa, 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 chill, chill. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, this shit is no joke. I think they lost interest in me, thankfully. But, yeah, okay, that's not fun. Archer skeletons hit like an absolute unit. I don't know if you guys saw how much damage that just did. I blocked it too, I'm pretty sure, is the scary thing. Bro doing? That hit me? Okay, just play it safe, just play it safe. Use the rock, use the rock. Good Lord. All right, well, exploring burial crypts is gonna be a brutal endeavor. Absolutely brutal endeavor. Holy shit. If a skeleton's hitting that hard, I can't imagine how hard a troll's gonna hit when it gets to me. All right, I don't think I'm ready to poke my head in here just yet, I'll be honest. Like I said, right now, doing a little bit of reconnaissance, trying to find... Is that... Dude, if I find Haldor this early, that'd be insane, by the way. Trying to find some copper to make note of. Another chamber over there, it looks like. Another burial chamber, perhaps. A big copper node this close. This one here? Wait, is this one here? Just a rock, bro. I just heard my first bear. I swear I just heard a bear. Alright, got a spawner over there. Grey dwarf spawner. That looks like it could be copper over there, maybe. Like I said, in a perfect world, we'll find it close to the shoreline. Not copper. There's the bear, I see it. Oh my god, it's ripping and tearing through the skeletons. Bro, we are so screwed, chat. We are so fucking screwed. Holy shit. I'm actually getting nervous now. Oh god. Alright, sun's starting to go down. Let's head home and let's make some notes. Let's make some mental notes, some preparations, if you will. We're definitely gonna have to build a base nearby. Again, just like a standing, like forward base. So I don't have to go as far. But the problem is if I die, we're gonna have to run all the way back anyways. To get stuff from the other base. Okay, good thing we walked away. It's starting to rain. That would have just made this whole endeavor 10 times more difficult. Alright, alright. Yeah, I think we go ahead, we gather up the stuff to make another little base up here. Put like some walls around it. It doesn't have to be crazy, just a box with a crafting bench. And a bed, so I can repair. Some chests, so I can store. And then we'll start systematically pushing our way through here. Now, I hate to say it. Normally, I skip on building like the full deer armor. But seeing how hard things hit around here, it's kind of like, you know, it might be a worthwhile investment to upgrade my gear all the way. You know, normally I'm not like that paranoid about it, but seeing how much damage just a single skeleton archer did to me, I'm worried. I'll be honest, I'm worried. So let's kill some deer, kill some boar, buff up my shield to tier 3. Maybe try and get my, how many bones did I get? I got enough to upgrade the club 1 time. The spear still felt like it was doing more damage. I hate to say it. I thought it was a tier 2 boar. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is like, we're in for a rude awakening. So while in a normal playthrough, I would not spend the time to upgrade all of my like starting gear to max, I might actually do that to be safe. It might be a little bit overkill and a little bit overly cautious, but given the fact that if I die, I'll lose everything I'm carrying that's not equipped, I think we can all agree that it's better to be over-prepared than to be like, you know, under-prepared, right? I did pick up the bee, right? The bee queen, I did, yeah. God, clearing those crypts, though, is going to be brutal. There's nowhere to hide. So let's go build the cape and the chest piece. +2 armor. It's not much, but it's something. I think I'll keep focusing on the spear for the time being until we get bronze. Then I'll probably make a bronze mace really early on to deal with skeletons, because skeletons are pretty abundant everywhere you go, right? And then I'll build a bronze spear. I could go for a bronze gear, but I don't know. I guess if I can get some good stamina food going, then yeah, but it costs so much stamina to do that power attack on it, right? It's got a really good power attack for those who don't know. So like the throw of the spear is actually my power attack on this weapon. But there's other ones for other weapons, like the axe has a really, wow, that didn't hit. Has a really big like chop swing that you can do. The sword has like a stab you can do after a parry for big damage, you know. And then the gear has this big AoE spin that can actually stun lock trolls if you do it right. Let's drop. I kind of want to keep. I'll drop the flint. I don't need the trophy. What am I doing? Trophies. Unless I die a bunch and need to summon him again, I don't really need those. But the gear can be really nice. That attack. Now, my personal favorite weapons, as we know, are two-handed weapons. So I don't know if they added in more great swords. I don't think they did. So we won't be able to get our first great sword until the Mistlands, which is so far away. But I think they also added in some more axes. I think. I could be wrong. All right, we made it home. Safe and sound. Nothing too crazy happened. We know there's a bear. Knowing there's a bear is terrifying. I'll be honest. But we gotta persevere. We gotta break through. Is there early dual wielding axes? Is that a thing? Is that new? They're called early axes. That's so good. I love that. All right, yeah, I guess I got to keep my eyes open for the early axes. All right. Good to know. Good to know. And of course, now I'm 1 wood short, bro. Oh my god. I don't even have 1 wood. Oh my god, my life is over. Do you know how to build the early axes? Are they easy to build? What do I need? Is it just copper? Excuse me, I'm sorry. My 1 wood. Oh, that wasn't my 1 wood, was it? Was it? No, it wasn't. Chests in meadow houses. Okay, all right. Noted, noted, noted. That's enough. This base location is honestly real. We can really fortify this. I can already tell. I'll be able to make this really, really well fortified with just the most minor of effort. Those gray dwarfs spawning. Ooh. There is a lot of meadows around me, so I could explore the meadows a little more. Well, no, yeah, because I'm gonna upgrade my armor, like I said. Let's play it smart. Let's get all my deer hide out, my leather out, my resin out. I believe that's what I need for these upgrades. Let's see. Upgrade on the... obviously, you need wood to upgrade the wood shield. Money lock in, right? Let's build the leather tunic, right? Yeah, because I'm wearing a ragged tunic, so we get the leather tunic. +1 armor on that. What do I need for the cape? Bones. Okay, so we need to farm some bones for that. Let's equip this. Let's repair anything else, and we'll upgrade these. It shouldn't cost too much. Shouldn't. Yeah, see, this guy can't even get in here now. He is just stuck on the outside. Makes my life easy to keep him out. For the upgrades on the leather set, we need bones, bro. Oh, that's brutal. Okay, all right. So we're gonna have to kill some skeletons if we want some upgrades here, which is not ideal. I can't upgrade the shield, which I'll go ahead and do. All right, we'll get a little upgrade on the shield, so my parries are a bit better. Parrying's my best friend, so let's get a little test here. A little test. Hang on. Go. Okay, all right, yeah, I will keep my eyes and my ears open, you know? Like, I don't know what my ears would do, but you know what I'm saying. We'll keep an eye on it. I haven't seen any, like, villages yet, so... I was gonna say, if that guy comes at me, I'm going from downtown. Oh, damn. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of things I'm unaware of in this. I'm pretty sure they added in more great axe options. That's one thing I'm relatively aware of, because I loved the great axes in one of my first playthroughs. The iron great axe, I lived on that thing for so long. Then the crystal axe, and then after that, I don't think there was anything else that was really good. I'm really disappointed. So I did play with a mod that added in like pretty much every weapon type for every tier of like upgrade. So there was like a flint two-handed sword, a flint bronze two-handed bronze sword, so on and so forth, right? And I do think they kind of need to add in, at least like when you get to the Iron Age, more options, you know? Which maybe they did. Maybe I'm unaware. Maybe I don't know about it, but maybe they did add in a two-handed sword that I'm unaware of. 1, 2. All right. We're gonna have to play it a little loosey-goosey, it seems. Not super duper thrilled about that idea, but I mean, like, we're kind of in a situation where, like, I don't really have a ton of options. I kind of just gotta go for it, right? Because we gotta get the gear, right? We gotta get the bones. So I think we just go and try and see what we can do, and then go from there. Sec, I gotta check something. Excuse me, I'm sorry. All right. Let's head in. Into the forest, man. We gotta just go for it. We gotta go for it. I've never fought a bear before, by the way, so I have no idea what its attack patterns are gonna be, what to expect. I'm very much just swinging blind on this one. I would assume it's at least, in regards to strength, comparable to a troll, possibly even stronger, given the fact that it's newer, you know? From what I just saw in that brief moment of it demolishing the skeletons, it looked like it has quite fast attack patterns. It's not a big, slow brute like a troll. Trolls are easy to predict, easy to dodge. These guys might be a little bit more difficult. So death number 2 might be in the books right now. It might be in the books. I think I'll start by checking out that burial crypt though. If I can get a couple of bones down there, then head home, you know? Oh, please die. Oh, you motherfucker. Ah! I needed that. I really needed that. We're gonna need a lot of deer hide if I'm gonna upgrade. Because normally right now what I would do, if it wasn't on very hard mode, I would go ahead and I would hunt down some trolls, get some troll leather armor, because that shit will take you into the swamps in a normal game, right? But obviously we're not playing by the normal standard rules here, so dude, I gotta get that fine wood bow ASAP. You know what I'm saying? What? I didn't hit? It's all right. And I think the scary thing right now for me is while we found the Black Forest, I didn't see any copper nearby. So, gotta hope that if we go a little bit further up the coast, we'll find some. Because again, the plan is simple. We build a small base on the coast, start just dragging all of the copper and tin that I can to that base, get a smelter, get a charcoal kiln, let them do their thing over there, and then we go ahead, we boat all of our shit back to the current base, so it's in a safer position, right? Build our gear, get situated, and rinse and repeat, you know? Oh, I lost the touch, boys. I lost it. My nerves are getting to me is what it is. I'm scared, boys. I'm scared. Dying is a big setback right now. Although, to be fair, I lose the food, some wood. Is that a fish? Yeah. I'll lose the food, the wood, the mushroom, the tools here. Though losing this stuff, okay, losing the antler pick is actually kind of annoying. Because if we die enough times, I'll have to go fight Eikthyr again to get more. But, in general, death is just a negative right now. Not to mention, I'll have to run back and get my shit. Don't forget the shit that I don't have equipped, or that I had equipped, which means dodging and bobbing, weaving my way through a bear. So, not fun. Not fun at all. Again, we'll start with the burial crypt. I'm not even seeing any tin. Now that I think about it, there it is. I see it now. Just tin, right? Oh, it's not tin, actually. Huh. Now I can actually parry. That's good. So the shield upgrade was definitely worth. I'm just praying that bear did not somehow make its way over here. It did not, thankfully. All right. First burial chamber. Even after a parry, I still can't kill in one shot. That's a little bit nerve-wracking, like I said. But we'll make it work. Oh, some bones here. There's some skellies off in this direction. There's a spawner back there, I can see it. Oh yeah, this is not looking very good. He shot me through a wall. Good lord. I might die. Woo! Okay, all right, boys. We are in the shitter, that's for sure. God fucking damn. If I can't kill an archer skeleton, bro, how am I gonna kill? Okay, I like this. This is fun. All right. Let's try it again. Holy shit. Are you seeing all these skeletons? What the fuck happened? Where'd they all come from? Okay. I'm gonna run and close the door behind me on the right, kill the spawner, and see where we're at after that. This is bad. This is bad news bears. This is bad news bears. All right. Quick on our feet, quick on our feet. Here we go. Oh, fuck. Wait. That's a 1-star, bro. Oh my god. Son of a bitch. They got me trapped like a fish in a barrel, baby. I tell you what. Oh, I need a minute. Oh no. This is so bad. What am I supposed to do? Okay, chat, breathe. We're fine. Breathe. Does this door have a health bar? Oh, Lord. Oh, this is not good. Oh, no. If that door breaks, it's Jover. I crouch. Oh! Okay. Oh, no one's here. Stop. Nobody's home. Oh. No! Death number 2. And it's in such a bad spot as well. Oh no. I should have just grabbed the cores and left. Oh, because now those cores are gone too is the worst part. So I picked them up. Oh my fucking god. If I had just left them, they wouldn't have disappeared. That was just a brain fart move right there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get my shit back. That's in a really bad spot. That's in like a really bad spot actually. Holy fuck. How am I gonna do this? What have I signed myself up for? There's a bee in that house, I heard it. But God, what am I gonna do? Cause like there's no better weapon that I can craft right now. Well, those axes, yes, but like that's a big RNG maybe if find, right? So I'd have to go hunting a little bit, but like when it comes to general progression, dude, we're in a weird spot. I should have just grabbed those cores, sprinted out. I think I only need the 2 to craft the... No, I need 5. That's what I need. I should have grabbed him and ran. I should have grabbed him and ran. Oh, that was such a brainless play right there. I think that's gonna have to be how we play this, is just like run in, grab the shit, run out. You know what I mean? I don't think I can actually like stay and fight. I was trying to break that spawner, so once I killed those 2, that room would be relatively safe. And I could like regen, you know, and relax, but I just got a little greedy trying to hit it. I should have just focused on killing those 2. It would have gone way better. Damn. Well, let's see how bad this death loop is about to be, because it's about to be real bad. Honestly, if I'm correct here, we are gonna die 500,000 times trying to get out of this place. Okay, getting in is gonna be the hard part. And maybe at some point I just decide it's not worth. I didn't really have anything of like major value, like the flint spear, easily replaceable. The shield's easily replaceable. Maybe the armor is the most annoying thing to lose there, but in general, it's all shit that I can just make back pretty quick. Okay, dude, a neck hits me for that hard? Like, are you kidding me? I know there's a blueberry bush up here somewhere that I can grab and get a little bit of stamina. Or not, okay. Well, fuck me. All right, let's see if I can do this. We gotta go hard right. Oh my god. Hard right, dodge. Behind the rock, and we're dead. There's no way they started to reset already, bro. Fuck. Is it daytime or nighttime? Did it just become daytime or is it becoming... I can't tell. No, it's setting, right? It's done setting. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep. There's enemies. Where? Oh, there's necks outside the door now, bro. Kick him in the face. Yeah, at some point you gotta cut your losses here, and I might just go ahead and say, you know what? We just gotta say fuck it, right? And just maybe accept that we're not gonna get our shit back, but I'll remain a little confident, okay? I'll go at it with some spunk here, okay? And hopefully we can make our way through. We'll give it one more good try here. Get the rested buff. Eat one of these. Eat one of those. Eat one of these. And let's hope this is enough. I just need to get through that door, close it, go back in, because we haven't killed the skeletons, right? So they can't just start mass spawning in that room, right? They won't start respawning until after I kill them and that spawner's up. So if I can get in there, get my shit, kill those 2 skeletons and quickly break the spawner, we'll be golden, right? Like we'll actually be golden because they won't keep mass respawning. Yes, there's like 35 skeletons in that burial chamber, but 1, we gotta look at the bright side. That's bones, so we can upgrade the armor. 2, I can't find a plus side to this. Honestly, I can't. We are in the weeds, all right? We are in the shitter, all right? God, I can't believe I should have left those cores. That's -2 cores right there in a situation where I need as many as possible. I need 10 cores to craft a charcoal kiln and 1 smelter. Now I could just get 5 and like build the charcoal kiln, make the charcoal, and then switch it, like break it down and switch it over to a smelter. But in a perfect world, I'll have both. We'll see what happens though, right? We'll see what fucking happens. The question is do I pop Eikthyr before going in? I don't know if that extra bit of stamina is going to help me at all. That's the problem. You know? I just got to not get hit, and that's the hard part, right? I got to kite that one guy out of that doorway, close it, and then chill for a minute, and then go in and hopefully be able to grab my shit before those other guys dogpile me. And I got to equip my shit as I pick it up, too, which is the hard part. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, bro. I've had a bad enough day at the office. Cut me some slack. To be fair, we've already died a lot less than I thought I was going to. I thought we'd be at like 10 deaths by now, given how hard that one boar hit super early. It's just a different bit of playing, like a different play style now, where I actually have to upgrade like all of my tiers of gear, right? You can't just like skip to troll. You can't just, you know, big dick swing it with a club, right? I gotta get some good shit cooking. Okay. Wish me luck. Okay. Okay. Oh, I lost my spear. God damn it. Oh, shit. I can't even parry him, dude. Oh my god. It's alright, bob and weave, bob and weave. Alright, that's down. My club's not upgraded is the problem. All right. God damn, bro. We lost everything, guys. Oh my god, that's so brutal. See? There's another spawner over here. And I'll be honest, I think part of me saw a green head poking through here. Which you know what that means. If you played the game, you know what that means, right? Do I dare? Yep. There's a big boy in there. There's a big boy in there. I don't think we can handle that. So I'm going to go ahead and instead focus on trying to get the fuck out of here. This was the biggest misplay of the run, dude. I died twice, yeah. Right, regular skeletons we can parry. Jesus Christ. I can barely parry that. Oh my god. Right. That's good, that's good, that's good. I think the way out's cleared for the most part. Do I try and get more shit or do I cut my losses? There's a core back there. I'm going for the core. Nice. Okay. Well, let's cut our losses and get the fuck out of here. Right? Whew. All right, Jesus Christ. So, really all I wanted to get back there was my armor, right? Everything else was kind of like, you know, like, it was just my club and my shield. We did get a singular core. It's better than nothing, right? Not bad, not bad, not bad. And from here out, we're gonna have, okay, so man, we're gonna have to really switch up our playstyle here. So I got a bunch of bone for, not a bunch. A bunch is a huge, like, overstatement. I am going to use what I got to upgrade my club here. Upgraded club means more damage to skeletons. That'll be nice. Sucks that I can't upgrade the deer armor. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to... Come here, you! I missed him. Was kind of hoping I'd be able to upgrade them to at least tier 2 and get a couple extra armor, but it's alright. Yeah, I gotta remake my spear and my tools, obviously. I lost all my tools, so that's no fun. Yeah, we gotta really pick and choose our battles. That is just a must do, you know? It is not gonna be as clear cut as base Valheim running it on normal mode. I've got to work on that club skill a little bit. It's just unfortunate. Very unfortunate. We'll keep an eye open for the early axes. double checking that. I mean, I could also, we should probably do the cheese to get the fine wood bow before I go back to the, what do you call it? Back to Dark Forest or Black Forest, whatever it's called. That ranged option will definitely help deal with skeletons. I can kind of cheese them at the entrance, kite them over there, stand up top, and let them come to me. They're not supposed to be able to get up there unless that's been changed. So get a little bit cheesy with it, and hopefully we'll be able to do it. I mean, yeah, true. I mean, I do have pretty good luck in games. There is like the whole midsection of this island that we didn't really explore as well. So I'll head to the midsection probably next and take a look around, remake my gear that I have to, and then go from there. Upgrade the club to 3, get my spear, get that back to 3 as well. Fine wood bow, upgrade that as much as possible. And then that's kind of it. I'm not a big fan of using the bow cheese, you know what I'm saying? Like kind of just like really like crutch leaning on my bow, but seeing how tough this is, I don't think there's any shame in it. I think the bow is super OP in this game. Like you could beat the entire game only using the bow. Does the club not have a power attack? It doesn't, huh? Speaking of club, it just broke. That is not good. That's right, we're home. We're home anyways. No big deal. It is pretty crazy. It is, it is, it is. Alright, but luckily we got honey. I actually think I lost a bee because I died, actually. I don't think I could be wrong. I thought I had an extra bee with me, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. All right, home sweet home. I should have most, if not all, of the stuff I need to remake what I gotta remake, so I'm not, like, crying over this. It's just, it's brutal. Part of me is wondering if I made it too brutal on myself, honestly. I suppose only time will tell, huh? I need more storage. I gotta get more wood. I need to make an axe, actually. Damn. That's right. I'm out of, I'm like out of materials. It's kind of bad. Again, losing that pickaxe is the most brutal thing, honestly. Oh, right. It's over here. I remember now. That neck seemed like abnormally big. Gotta find some sticks laying on the ground. Back to a base axe. Oh, the embarrassment and the shame right now. Oh, actually a good find. Hang on. Let's get some more storage going in the house and then recraft everything I have to. Trying to think. I'm hoping a fully upgraded club will do like significantly more damage. And when it comes to parrying, I'm just gonna have to dodge. I can parry a single skeleton. I can't parry multiple. That's what I learned. Make 2 more chests and then we'll be good. I gotta make a hammer. A hammer broke, that's right. The fact that you lose so much is insane. But again, it forces me to play more safe, to spend more time prepping before going out and exploring the world, right? So I'm not too upset. I'm not too upset. It's all gonna be a learning experience. I need 10 of these. It's all going to be a learning experience as we go, right? So, furniture, chests. Flint is needed. Start with the flint spear. Oh, leather's needed for that. Action to go gather more flint. Wow. That death was more brutal than I thought it was. Get the bones to upgrade the club to max. Can't even get to max. I can only get it up 1. Damn. Still, should be a noticeable difference in damage, which will be good. And God, man, we're hurting for certain, that's for sure, baby. That's for sure. Holy fuck. Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and sleep. It's about to be nighttime. And guys, I do believe this is where I will stop for the day after our tragic bit of misfortune here as we get things going for the first stream. Started off strong, ended almost back at square one. My throat is still a little bit sore, guys. I'll be honest. It's like, you know, it's not like gone. It's still there. So we're kind of at that point now where I'm very raspy, I guess is the way to put it. It's very, very tender from talking so much. So I am going to call it here and not push it too hard. And tomorrow we will begin Okay, so tomorrow we got to do a couple of things, right? we need to go ahead, build that forward operating base. A small shelter up on the edge of the Black Forest. So if I do die, it's a much shorter walk, right? Also, I can start bringing all of my cores and all of my copper and tin that I'll gather to that area as well. We can smelt it there, yes? Then we need to search the meadows of this area for supplies. I want to go ahead, I want to upgrade my armor as much as possible. And I want to upgrade my weapons as much as possible. So, a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If you did enjoy the stream, be sure to drop a like. I would appreciate it. And if you're new, maybe consider subscribing. I'd appreciate that as well. If not, maybe we'll see you again soon. You know, I'm live every day but Saturday and then Friday this week. I'm busy Friday. But usually we're live every day but Saturday. So I will see you guys tomorrow, 4 p.m. EST, for some more Valheim. Looking forward to seeing what this playthrough brings us. I will talk to you guys tomorrow afternoon. Yeah. Enjoy your evening. Be safe. And I appreciate you, okay? Good night, guys. Good night. Good night.